Okay, good morning. Welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun Benzion. Today's daf is Nedarim, daf Nun Aleph 51. The Gemara at the bottom of Nun Aleph Beis talks about a case where if you said dag shani toim, I'm not going to taste a big fish. So I'm not going to taste a fish, dag, with lashon zachar. So then you can't eat a big fish. Now, what's a big fish? Sounds from the Gemara. A big fish is something really big, like a really huge tuna. 90-kilo tuna. I don't know that you found in Japan, yellow tuna it'd be worth, I don't know, millions of dollars. And if you say daga, that means a small fish, like sardines or anchovies. From the Gemara, it's mashma actually. Daga could be, it was big enough to swallow Yonah, so maybe a smaller yellow tuna. I don't know the parameter. The Gemara doesn't say what the parameters are, but dag means a big fish, daga means a small fish. The Gemara says, Bishlama dag means a big fish. A pasuk. A big fish. It had to be pretty big if it swallowed Yonah, who's a person. So a dag gadol, it says in the pasuk dag gadol. So dag means a big fish, but having a daga means a small fish. The Gemara says it seems actually from the next pasuk that it actually means a big fish because it says he was presumably still in one fish, and he prayed to Hashem from the daga. It's like, what's daga? We just said that what the fish that he was in was big. So daga also means a big fish. The Gemara says, no, maybe it's a possibility he was spit out by the big fish, and got swallowed by a small fish. He got swallowed by a smaller fish. Now, that probably wasn't such a small fish if it was able to hold Yonah in its belly. And the Gemara says, what's the proof? The Gemara says, by the Yorah, by Makas Dam, it says, V'adaga sheba yor mesak, tana mesuk dolam la mesa, the Gemara says. What are you going to say? Daga, right? The Gemara persists. The Gemara says daga also means big fish, right? All the fish died. Daga just means small fish. Big fish also died. It was blood. There was no water anymore. They need water to survive. They can't live on blood fish. So all the fish died, whether they're big fish or small fish. So the Gemara concedes. The Gemara says, dag is mashma gadol. Daga, right? Mashma gadol, mashma both. In Nedarim, we go after the way people speak. Colloquially, in most places in the world, I assume the Gemara is using the concept of rov over here. Rov of the people in the world, when they say daga, they mean a small fish. Right? I guess it would be fish and fishy. Right? Fish would be a big fish. Fishy would be like a small fishy. A fish, small fishy. A goldfish, fishy. Something like that's the way we understand. So you say fishy, so you mean a small fish. That's the way people speak. Now, we had earlier the Gemara, I believe in Daf Lamed Aleph or something like that, where the Gemara was talking about noldim and yeludim. The Gemara says, what is the definition of noldim, right? It's talking about people that are already born or people that will be born. So the Gemara brought one pasuk that says noldim is mashma, they're going to be born. And then it says one pasuk that they were born already. So which one do you go? So the Gemara says mashma hashi hachim mashma. Two psukim, one they're mashma opposite psukim. So therefore we have no way to decide. So we go after Lashem Nedarim. It seems from that Gemara I would just say, really, the ikra is to go after the pasuk. Yesh Eim Lamikra. You go after the pasuk. However, when the psukim are mashma opposite things, we have no way of being machriya. The way of machriya to decide that is you go after the way people speak. But from that Gemara alone, I would say really, you go with the mashmos of the pasuk, right? There it's equal. It's 50-50. One pasuk says one way, one pasuk says another way. In our Gemara, it's a little different over here, right? Because the Gemara says, right, it calls daga that Yonah davened from the daga. Now the Gemara says Dilma maybe the first fish spit him out into a smaller fish. Now, first of all, right, it can't be such a small fish if Yonah is in it. And second of all, why would we assume that it spit him out? Or we would assume, right, the status quo, he was still in the same fish. So daga, if you had to ask me what it meant, right, without the fact that it's a different lashon, I would say it means the same fish. So daga means also a big fish. Right, and then we have a pasuk by the order the fish died, daga, so it includes big ones, it includes small ones. It doesn't only mean a small one. So from the psukim, it's mashma. There's a chazaka. I would say there's an assumption from the pasuk, not a clear proof. There's an assumption from the pasuk. It's not like 50-50 like on Daf Lamed Aleph. Here it's better. It's 75% proof that daga includes at least gedolim, or not exclusively gedolim. It means big fish also. Hey, daga, not only usering tanim, you're also usering gedolim. Here in Nedarim Lashem Nedarim comes and tells you, no, it's not just the machriya. Nedarim Lashem Nedarim, which is using rov, I would say, I don't know if it's Rubat Isa Kaman, Rubat Leisa Kaman, Rubat Leisa Kaman, probably in general, the way people speak. I guess if there's certain places where people say use words differently would depend on that place, but it's a rove. Like I mentioned, 80%, which is stronger than a chazak, an assumption, which is only 79%. Here the Gemara is telling you that even if you have an assumption, the Darim Hachal Adam is a rove that beats out an assumption, right? It's not just a machriya. When it's unresolved from the psukim, really look at the psukim, which seems like if there's an assumption from the psukim, I would go with that. No, the Darim Hachal Adam is telling you that the rove of the Darim Hachal Adam, what people speak, is more important, even if the Torah is mashma one way, even the Torah is mashma, that it means also big fish. The fact that people, when daga, the fish eat, they only mean small fish, so therefore, at the end of the day, it's not included, and big fish are not asra, and only small fish are asra, which is a big kula, but we could use it, rove, to beat out that chazaka. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.